but we still have some fabulous pieces lined up. Next up, we will hear the choir performing Bring Me to Life by Evans, a huge hit song from 2003. The song will be conducted by Clay Dubbin of the British School New Delhi. That was a really moving performance. I'm Angelica Mazzoni and I attend Kellogg School, Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we have reached the finale of our concert, but what a finale it is. Our choir and orchestra will combine to perform the very dramatic O Fortuna from Carmina Burana by Carl Orff, originally performed in 1937. If you don't understand the lyrics, it's probably because the choir are singing in Latin. Our final performance of the concert will be conducted by Ben James of Alice Smith School.
speechless. At the start of this concert, we spent a little bit of time talking to the students about what we hoped for. And I hoped that they gave us a concert that was a... Oh, I'm not really... Thanks, Anna.
That was truly moving. My name is... School, Singapore. I would like you to join me in congratulating all of our amazing young performers. They did an outstanding job. I would also like to say a huge thank you to all the teachers, staff and parents that worked so hard to allow our students to have this unforgettable experience.
Hello everyone, I'm Tiger Beatty from the British School New Delhi, and I would like to thank our host, British School Manila, for this lovely experience. So many different countries. Next year, British School New Delhi is holding the Primary Music Festival, and we can't wait to see you there.
Right, now where was I? Do excuse me for being slightly rude. I just want to talk to the students for a moment. Guys, I asked you to put on something spectacular, something that was akin to the building. It's a brand new building. These are the first ever students to perform in this building, and you have just done an absolutely fantastic job. Way, way, way beyond anything I expected. It's my first primary FOBISIA music, and what you've done for me is given me a memory that I will never forget. So, to you as students, attention, and I know it won't be for too long. Can all of the teachers who've been part of the orchestra, the choir, conductor, can you stand up for us for a moment, please? I stand here, no, please stay standing. Please stay standing. I stand here in awe of these people. I know how much work they've done with your children. I'm kind of gobsmacked that I've just seen a group of primary children perform the type of music they performed. And that is almost entirely down to you as a group. The work you've done coming into the concert, your support of the programmes that you've been here, has just been amazing, and thank you so, so much. To you, the families, thank you so much for lending us your children. It's amazing. I spoke before we started about the beauty of FOBISIA and the things it does, and for me, these occasions kind of just sum up the essence of FOBISIA, where we get groups of students supported by staff and families coming together, collaborating, and producing something bigger and better than they would have been able to do in their own schools. Allowing them to take a set of skills that they bring, hone them, meaningfully practice them, and take them just to another level, and use them to perform in a manner that they will remember probably for the rest of their lives. Certainly you as parents will remember for the rest of your lives. So thank you as families for both being an audience but lending us your children. They've been amazing. As is the case at all of these events, there are so many people to thank, and if you will just bear with me as I work through that group. It's been an absolutely packed 3 days. Not only have they been practicing, not only have they been performing together, but there's been a multitude of other activities that they've engaged with. And I am fairly sure and certainly hope that they walk away with some friends they may never have met before, but will keep in contact for a long time. And the following people have supported that happen. Our BSM Music Department, Boya, Andrea, Tim, have been amazing. The VPA team of BSM, Ira, my PA, who has just worked tirelessly in the background, Erwin, Tina and the operations team. Sam for the light and sounds, they were amazing. The VPA tech team for supporting that. Our student prefects and VPA heads, some of which you saw dressed up and performing. A series of families, the Yupanko, the Chan, the Inaris, the Bakahandi and the Angelica families for supporting with sponsorship. And finally, I just want to extend a huge, huge thank you to the 2 members of staff who really coordinated and made that happen. And I'm going to ask them to come up and present them with some flowers. So if I could have Anna and Morgan up to stage, please. Well, what more to say? Not a lot. I just want to once more thank you for an experience I won't forget. It's certainly made my time at BSM richer, so thank you so much, and we're going to give you one more big round of applause. And finally, in Philippine style, I'm going to invite you to our Pinoy Fiesta. Our Pinoy Fiesta is taking place in our sports hall, which is just next to this building. What I'm going to ask to have happen is I'm going to ask our families to leave and make their way to the hall. The students will be following shortly. I hope you enjoy our Pinoy Festival welcome. That's very, very Filipino. And thank you for being a great audience. Thank you for lending us your children. And thank you for a wonderful afternoon's experience. Thank you.